Hello everybody, welcome back to some Dark Souls 3. Picking up where we left off, as you can see we're back in this place. We're going to head out this door. Now I see this guy here with his giant ass swords, and I'm curious as to whether or not he can actually come into this building. Because they do have some rather odd... Oh, look at him dodge. Now, I'm assuming the fact that he's running at me means yes, he can. Yep. Oh, right, I can't stagger him. So that, what he's doing there is obviously part of the weapon art. Now, these have a... oh, maybe this is... I don't know. They have some sort of combo that they can do with them. Oh, God. That might be the combo there. Okay, let's just get back in here. Man, this guy is absolutely destroying me. Oh, wow, that explosion is huge. Man, not being able to stagger something. Oh, fuck you. I say as he comes down on my head. And finish it with a backstab because why not, I guess. Alright. So he gave us a Titanite chunk and his swords. Now, unfortunately, I'm pretty sure that guy does respawn. Paired black greatswords wielded by the Ring Knights. The arms of early men were forged in the abyss and betray a smidgen of life. For this reason, the gods cast a seal of fire upon such weapons and those who possess them. Cross the time-worn greatswords to reignite the short-lived flame. A lightning-quick upward heave slices the very air and transitions into normal or strong attack. So there's some kind of combo. I think it's with these swords anyway. Unless there's a different Ring Knight greatsword that isn't paired. Which is entirely possible. Now you might think, man, you're only got 4 flasks left. And if you know what's coming up, there's a boss. It's like, are you confident enough to go into that boss fight with just those? Yes. I really, really am. Like I said before, at the end of the last part, I have no inclination. I don't think that's the right word. But either way, I don't think for a second that this fight will take me more than one try, even with only 4 Estus flasks. Okay, can I... Okay, I should be able to drop down from up there. I mean, I feel like you can probably make that jump, but at the same time, I mean, why? Why would I? Oh, although there is ground here, so I guess I could have tried the jump. Because it's not like I would have broke it. Now let's see, what is this fragment I've got? Summon a row up... Oh, okay. Online play item. A fragment of the matching ritual spears once held by the Knights of Prince Filianor. They are the namesake of the Spears of the Church. When spears of the Church face unduly treacherous foes, this allows them to draw upon former majesty and summon a row of upward thrusting ritual spears. So, I don't have any purging stones left. Here, we'll replace these. So I can put this on here, but yeah, it doesn't work unless you get summoned by... can this dickhead heal? I don't think so. You know what, I'll put those on there on the off chance that I do need to heal again during this fight, then I can hopefully remember that they're there and quickly get to them heal. But yeah, like I said, the Covenant there that gave me that ritual spear ornament, or that the ritual spear ornaments are for... Oh. By the king's decree, none may disturb our mistress's slumber. So that is actually one of the Judicators. I think his name is Argo. I think Judicator Argo. For that one. looks weird. That looks like the place that we should have been able to go to. But yeah, as I said last time, this one here, if you have it equipped, you can get summoned as the boss for this fight, just like the old monk in the original Demon Souls. Now, obviously we're offline, so we're going to fight this guy named Half-Light, but we're not going to be alone. We are going to summon Patches. Now, when we go in here, there will be Adjudicator at the end. Like I said, there's Adjudicator Argo. And we can fight him, but there's no point. Because he's going to give a big, long speech. And then just summon Half-Light and die. But yeah, so this is Patches. Since we did his quest line here, we get to use him. He kicked us down. And then why he decided to help us afterwards, I don't know. But yeah, there's the Adjudicator. So yeah, you can actually go there and kill him. It makes no difference, though. Now this isn't... Okay, well that's also kind of nonsense that that guy isn't staggered. So yeah, as you can see, there are Painting Guardians during this fight who have way more poison than they should. But yeah, that right there, what he just did with those spears. Now, we will be able to get his sword, which does do that. Nice. Patches, very nice. Okay, I don't think I can poison him. He seems to be immune. He also has an insane amount of poise, as it turns out. Ow. Okay, I did not expect the spears to continue to do stuff. So I'm going to switch to backstabbing mode. As you can see, he can parry you. And he seems to be stuck in parry mode for some reason. Okay, wow. Just immediately fucking flipped in the middle of your combo, sure. So this deck I could... So there's two of these Painted Guardians. Did they just kill Patches? They did. Well, that's not good. Now I'm a little worried. Because these Painted Guardians can obviously heal not only themselves, but Dickhead as well. And since they, once again, have some kind of insane amount of poise for some reason, even though they're clearly wearing insanely light armor, this is fucking nonsense beyond belief here. Oh, fuck you. Okay. Oh my god. I mean, neither of them are doing very much damage, which is nice, but... Obviously, without being able to stagger even the little guy, which, like I said, seems fucking bullshit beyond belief. Oh. Yeah, that's gonna be the enemy. Yeah, that fight seems way more bullshit than I thought. I don't know what the fuck is up with the painting guardians. In the video I watched, I mean, the extra health makes sense because, you know, obviously there's the boost for having patches with me. Oh, fuck me, I need to go. Do I have any items on it? I do. I forgot that I was going to do that. But yeah, obviously there's the extra health for having patches, but the fact that they don't fucking stagger seems insane to me. I mean, they're wearing very light armor. I mean, and yet, like, I can't stagger them. Like, even when two-handing, I didn't have a guaranteed stagger. Like, that is absolutely ridiculous to me. Like, absolutely retarded. It makes absolutely no sense. Like, how the fuck can you not stagger that? Like, oh god, that fucking greatsword dickhead is gonna be back, isn't he? Say I could just run past him, but I don't actually know that that's the case. Oh, and I forgot to send this back up because I was apparently overly confident about that boss fight. Now, we are going to finish this game in this part. No matter how long it takes me, I do have extra time to record today. As in, I just started recording earlier. Oh, is that guy? Oh, no, there he is. I was like, there's no way he's not. Can he come into the fight? Well, I mean, obviously he wouldn't be able to come into the fight, but can he come into the turret? No, it doesn't look like it. It looks like he lost me immediately. I guess I can try this. I mean, I don't know. 190. 208. I think it might even do more damage, but I guess I'll try this sword out. So like I said, you can run over there and hit him. It doesn't change anything. Yeah, he seems to... Fuck off. Oh. Okay. Okay, it seems nonsense that he could fucking do that. Ow. Yeah, he seems to dodge out of the, Patches, stop, please. Uh-huh. Would have been a good backstab opportunity there, Patches. Okay, don't quite know how he managed to hit me with that. Patches, there's your backstab, you dumbass. Oh, fucking Christ, this fucker is back. So that thing that he keeps throwing at me is the church guardian shiv. Okay, got rid of him. Good. Alright, and I've actually got some stuff to work with here. Ow, alright. Fucking Christ, those things. Oh. Sure, then he stops fucking slow walking. Damn it. It's a good spell, but also makes it kind of hard to see. Okay, I was gonna say 89. Are you shitting me? But no. Titanite Slab and Philian Norse Spear would make another one. Alright, so that was that. Patches. I mean, I don't know how much patches help there in reality because, like, in theory, the other things would have went down significantly faster. If I didn't have him here. I'll stick with the sword for now. I realize we went through like the entire game with the katana, but now if you wanted to farm for this covenant, obviously you can have the thing equipped and try and get summoned for the boss fight and hope that you win. But the other thing you can do is you can actually reactivate Judicator Argo by going either to the Statue of Velka or to the Purging Monument, and you can pay some amount of souls in order to resurrect them and do the fight again. So if you really wanted to, because obviously we already have 2, if I really wanted to, or if you really want to, you could go and resurrect them 28 more times and come in and kill half of them. 28 more times to get everything. Now obviously as you learn the fight, it would probably go faster than what I just did, but, you know, whatever. Either way, it's still a thing you can do, and you can technically knock out that Covenant in a few hours, probably. So now here's, I do believe this is Filianor. And you might think, it's like, oh, well, where do we go from here? Well, so that's the Embrace Shell, but if we touch it, so now I'm assuming that's supposed to indicate that, like, everything was alive. Like, everything before this point was an illusion. I think that would be pretty stupid. But, I mean, wouldn't surprise me. It's not like Dark Souls is the best at, you know, like, they make cool shit like that. Like, that was an amazing transition. Makes zero sense. Now, it could be that, like, getting sent to the Dragkeep was technically further in the future. So, I mean, it could be that, oh, now you're been thrown even further in the future. Oh yeah, then there's this guy over here. Where everything is now garbage, but I don't know.
Oh, Filianor, help me, please. The red
You can't talk to that guy.
To
He's just dragging his, like, half a body. Now, as you saw there, he said that the Red Hood came for him. Now, we're going over here for an invasion that I may or may not be able to accomplish, just based off of the Half-Light fight. But we will see. Because if we go over here, you don't have to be embered, I believe, for this one to take place either. I'm also not 100% sure. Oh, there it is.
Dark, stricken creature, I am Shira, daughter of the Duke, descendant of gods, and trusted friend to Meteor. At once, I am the honor of the gods, the glory of fire, and the fear of the dark. Thou shalt not go unpunished for thy treachery, thy profanity, and thy shameless yearning.
Yeah, there we go. Ow, fucking Christ, that hurt. Ow, stop it. Stop it. Bitch. Nope. Ow. That's fine, you heal. You're still toxic. Knocked her out of that. Oh yeah, so that there is some weird... That's her weird weapon art. Where, oh... It does some kind of... It does, like, one of three things, I think. Oh, fuck. Did not mean to hit that again. That was an oops. Damn it. Fucking whore. Fuck. Bitch. Damn it! Stun it! I hate it when they... Oh my god, you still have more Estes? Ah, now you're out, though. Oh, god, this again. Hit her. Well, eventually got her. And there we go.
Never would I ever forgive thy lowly kind.
Okay, so there's Crucifix of the Mad King, which is what she was using. A cross spear hung with a malformed corpse. Once a Mad King was born to the pygmy royalty, and Shira, Knight of Filianor, put him to rest. But Shira's cross spear, unable to kill the undying king, only pinned itself to him. Shira delivered them together to a dark room where she stayed and held them close. So you slam the malformed corpse into the ground to briefly awaken it, then fillet with strong attack to trigger a roar, a blessing, or vexation. So yeah, it gives you either some kind of boost. Yeah, what is it? It's a... I don't even remember what the boost is, but it gives you some kind of a boost. It'll do the roar, which I think is just a stun and a knockback, which you saw her get. I think when she uses it, that might be all that she gets, is the blessing or the roar. Or the vexation. And what the vexation is I don't remember exactly what it is, but it's something that damages the person using it. Now, what your odds are of each of those, I don't know. Rest to get all of our Estus back. I will say that this sword, while good, not nearly as good at catching people in a roll as my katana. Yeah. You'll get there eventually, guy. Oh, he didn't reset. He's still, I think, just as far as... Yeah. His blood trail disappeared, by the way. Well, at least some of it did. Looks like a chunk of his blood trail disappeared. But now there should be, because I do believe our boss fight takes place over there. Even though, like, the boss fight is over there, but I do believe, like, this entire area is a boss fight. It's, like, the biggest boss arena in all the Dark Souls games or Soulsborne games. Oh, good God, it's another one of those. Oh, how much do I care about getting this? So, if you kill this guy, you get another Titanite slab from him. I guess if I can toxic him, it wouldn't be bad. But getting toxic on these pricks is not easy. Unless he's going to be nice and just sit there and take it. I mean, I didn't do well fighting you last time, so I am just going to run and see if you lose interest. Now, you may notice that I have both Toxic and Poison Mist and Pestilent Mist. I have all the mists. I am a very misty person, this part. And the reason for that is because the next boss that we fight is actually weak to poison. And, as I may have forgotten, Toxic and Poison are actually two completely different status effects. Now, he shouldn't come in here, right? Oh, he's coming in. Yep, he sure is. Can I? Nope, this is bad. Okay, let me just book it. Wow, he went through an entire toxic and didn't die. It's a lot of fucking health. But I mean, if he's just gonna do the slow walk. But yeah, so like as you can see, it's ticking 25 per, and if I do this, see, now it's doing extra damage, because he's not only toxic, but poison. Which, as I said, is a thing that I completely forgot was a thing. Now, I could fight this guy more properly, because we're gonna peace out here in a minute. And I even have to change my spells around a little bit. Go. And a Titanite slab, and 2 chunks. Now, the chunks were from him, the slab was just from him dying. Now, anyway, so you can even take that Ring Knight over to the boss fight, or the boss over to that Ring Knight. Now, I don't think that but the Ring Knight doesn't attack him, I don't think. Okay, so first things first, do I even still have it on me? I do. Good, good. Body shall travel to there. Because now, as you can imagine, since we have defeated Shira, I almost said Filianor again. I double bagged my tea today. It's so much better. But yeah, now that we've defeated Filianor, see, and then I fucked it up immediately. I do have this one. But yeah, now that we've defeated Shira, we can actually go, and I think it's her armor set that's over here. That's where that guy shows up. Now, I don't know if you're wondering, because like you may have noticed last time that I cast Hidden Body a lot on my way up here. And if you're like a person who actually uses Hidden Body, you may have noticed, like you may have been like, man, why are you casting that often? I have no idea. It's like none whatsoever. Now, I am going to chill here for a second. But yeah, so this here's where Shira was holed up with her weird stick. But now we got her armor, and I'm going to... I guess it doesn't matter, because that's not where we're going right away. But yeah, although we have one enemy left to kill in this entire game. But we'll check out Shira's set first. Shira's armor. Armor is Shira, worn in service to Filianor, a rare women's piece from ancient times. With a spun gold shawl draped over the silver breastplate and a green woven skirt, this armor offers a subdued yet refined elegance, apropos to both a handmaiden of the princess and one whose veins course with royal blood. Yeah, as you can imagine, not nearly as protective as my armor set, as my Ring Knight set. But you know what? We've made it through like the entire game with my Pyromancer crown on, and you know what? While I do enjoy the sword, we've also made it through the entire game basically with my Uchigatana. So you know what? We're gonna finish it with it. Now I do want to stop here and just throw some shit in here. I'll keep the sword out just in case. We'll throw her armor in here. Okay. And then we have one more stop to make way back at the beginning of this DLC. For, in all honesty, a fairly worthless item. So you may have heard that noise when we spawned in. Oh, there's an angel. When the fuck did you get there? Okay. I have zero idea what that angel is about. Was that always there? Like, was that a thing that was always there and I just never noticed? I guess I can reattune my Pestilent Mist. And anyway, the reason I say that it's a fairly worthless item is because the only thing that this actually unlocks at the Shrine Handmaid is the split leaf, the split leaf greatsword, which, as you know, I already have.
Gracious, and almost as if it had lived mere moments ago.
Right?
I'm sure, and
All right. And then I guess we can toss a level in.
Then take.
Once again, don't remember what exactly I was leveling up. 30, 30, 40, 30. Endurance figure. I mean, I guess I can just toss another point into here to... It doesn't increase my damage by much, but it at least increases my damage. But once again, I think 40... Like, the reason I stopped at 40 is because, like, 40 is the soft cap. Oh, you know what? Let's do that. Let's get that up to 20, a nice even 20. Alright. Now, I'm not going to use my Toxic Mist in that. I might use it. But the point is that you can very easily... Well, I don't know about easily. There's two methods that you can use to cheese the fuck out of this boss. And, while it is tempting, I will give this boss... I'll say, since we're at a half hour, I'll give it 2 attempts before I do any cheese. Now, there are a couple different cheese moves. One of which I do believe requires you to bring him all the way back here, which is obviously easier after you've already died because he'll automatically aggro to you. And you get him stuck somewhere over here as you go behind here. And then you can actually poison him through this tower using the Toxic Mist and Poison Mist. And as long as, like, after you poison him, you, like, move back a bit, his AI pathing will break. But the thing is I'm assuming it's something that you would need at least a little bit of practice in, or get lucky to do it right the first try, because obviously if he actually manages to get around there, you're in this corner, and he's going to absolutely destroy you. Now, the other way to cheese him requires a little bit more, not necessarily skill, I wouldn't say that. It's a much longer run, and I don't know exactly where it is. I think it might be somewhere over there, because I don't think it's, yeah, it doesn't look like it's here. There's a wall somewhere. There's like a low-ish wall that you can run around, and it's basically the same principle. Is because it's a low wall, he obviously can't hit you through it. But you can still... Oh, you know what? It's this right here. It's the fucking entrance to the boss arena, I think. Yeah. And then you can run around... Obviously not this way. But yeah, you can run around this. You know what? This doesn't... No, yeah, this is right. Yeah, you can run around this, and obviously he'll try and get to you through the wall. He will path around it, but obviously you can just ring around the Rosium as you throw out your poisons and that. You can even, like, Pestilent Mist behind you, and then, like... Because as long as you stay... It's like if he's, like, running at you from, let's say, he comes through the doorway and comes this way, and you manage to, like, Pestilent Mist and get around to here, he might start doing an attack chain here, and he won't be able to reach you, but he'll be in the Pestilent Mist, right? And shit like that. Now, we're not going to do that the first try, especially since we have to fight him without help anyway, so his health isn't going to be increased. So there's a little bit less reason to do that. Now, like I said, I may still use my Toxic Mist, my Poison Mist, and that, but I won't ring around the Rosium, I promise, for at least 2 attempts. Oh, sorry about that. I choked on my tea. Oh, because I wanted to finish it
What?
before the fight started.
Here. Hand it over, that thing, your dark soul. For my lady's painting.
Now, I was actually tempted to go back into, like, the Lothric Knight. Armor as well. Just because, once again... Ow, alright. I mean, I feel like I was in the middle of a roll with that. Oh, there we go. Okay, so I got him toxic. Ow. I don't think he's quite in the poison there. Ow. Now you can stagger him. If you manage to hit him in the head enough. And for some reason in the first phase, you can stagger him, but you can't repost it. Oh, okay, he got a little closer than I expected to there. See, like that, but you can't repost it. But when he hits phase 2 and 3, you actually can get the repost in. But it's like insanely quick or something. Nope. Oh, alright. Oh, it wasn't over. Oh, okay. Thought that was an opening, guess not. Not gonna lie, it's not looking great. Okay, so there we go. We got him into phase 2.
Is this the blood?
So he's actually now hollow.
The blood of the dark soul.
Now, I don't know... Is the screen supposed to go dark like that? I guess so. Now, I don't know if that means that we technically killed him once. I don't know. I feel like it isn't. I also feel like it shouldn't be something that powers him up as much as it does. Because he now gets, like, kind of crazy here. And he also has way more health than you would expect from a boss like this. I get that he's, like, the final boss, but, like... But yeah, he now has access to his crossbow. His cape now does shit. Ow. Ow. Okay, where the fuck am I? Oh yeah, and there's also lightning strikes now that, they don't do very much damage, but they can obviously hurt you, and, they can also hurt him if they hit him, but once again, they do so little damage, and his health pool is so big. Ow! Fuck, and I'm dead. That stupid fucking crossbow. I mean, we almost got him down to half. But yeah, his health pool is huge for somebody that doesn't have, like, for the fact that I don't have a, like, that I don't have an NPC with me, his health bar is fucking massive. that was a weird fucking... So yeah, the nice thing about my Uchi here is that it does do mainly upward slashes. So like, it's actually more likely to hit his head. That fucking follow-up to that is like... Staggered him, but that's fine. Yeah, I don't know how you're supposed to dodge all those when the, ow. When there's like my dodge takes about as long as his, oh right, I forgot that there was a third strike of that. Now, I will say, his health pool is huge. There we go. But, now here's the thing. He does this. I can skip it, I think. Yeah. But unfortunately, it does put me here with him. Now, we're going to pop the Ember here. So if you're wondering why I'm... Oh. If you're wondering why I had the throwing knives out, it's because any attack will knock him out of his crossbow. Oh, come on. Oh, wasn't expecting that. Use that to heal. Oh, and I think, yeah, I do believe the beginning of phase 3. And as you saw there, the lightning hit him, it did 1 damage. But yeah, that was the beginning of phase 3. That was definitely my fault for getting hit there. I'll give it one more go before we do the cheese. Just because we made it to phase 3 there, but obviously you didn't really get to see any of it. So I will do one more without the cheese, but then we're cheesing the fuck out of it. actually, you know what? We may actually do one more after this as well, if I fail. Just so that, like, I can switch up my rings, because I don't actually know what I have for my rings right now, but I know that I have at least 2 equipped right now that are completely and utterly worthless. Okay, I definitely hit roll there. Oh, that's cheating. Right, follow up on that one. Oh, nope. And I'm dead. It's fine, didn't use an ember or anything, so no. Alright, yeah, I'll take a look at my rings and we'll do one more. Because, yeah, I know that this is obviously worthless, and you know what? We're actually surviving. Doesn't do a huge amount of damage, so that should help. The sword ring obviously isn't going to help. Could do that because he does do extra damage with his other ship, but I feel like that's not going to help either. I may just do this to boost my... Because I'm not having stamina issues either. So I might just do this just to boost my damage a little bit. Because I don't think... Oh my god, where the fuck are the things here? I don't think that I have anything else that would help me particularly on here. Now what I could do... That doesn't look like it. So I could change out one of these for... Because I think he's also weak. Now I could... Oh no, I guess I don't have a poison blade. Or there isn't a poison blade spell, I guess. But I think that he's weak to frost as well, if I'm not mistaken. And yes, he actually is weak to frostbite. So what I could do is take frozen weapon, tune it, get rid of... Should I get rid of pestilent mist or poison mist? I think I'll get rid of poison mist. Throw that on there. Oh no, my 0 souls that are there. Fuck you. It's gonna hurt. Nope. See, now I don't think that that weird spinny thing he does... There you go. See, frostbite built up on him. Now there is a cooldown before he can be frostbitten again. But I think it's like 30 seconds. Oh, I'm dead. Maybe not. Nope. Go into phase 2. there you go. Frostbite again. Ow. Ow. Oh, my frostbite wore off. Or my frozen weapon wore off. Ow. Oh, I really expected a follow-up there. It's another frostbite. This is a chance to heal. Well, that has an added effect now. So he can also, as you can imagine, summon lightning himself. And I think the difference... Or I think they have different colors. If I'm not mistaken, anyway, they have... Ow. Roll. It's exploding again, which is fine. There goes my last Estus flask, which isn't great. Alright. Oh wow, that does like... Ow, alright. Wow, those Sigbrows heal like nothing, eh? Oh, fuck. Fucking follow-up attacks are... Nope, not there. And I'm dead. Ugh. See, now I kind of don't want to, because, like, look at how close we got him. Now I kind of don't want to cheese him. Would starting with the Ember help? I don't think so. But you know what? I am going to... But I probably... You know what? I'll go back anyway. Because I want to check out the Shrine Handmaid. Because if I need to, I can sell. I'm sure I have stuff I can sell. If I need to.
Ah.
Because I want to see... Oh yeah, I should also take a Divine Blessing with me. I think I have some of those as well. Magic, Dark, Poison, Lacerating. I mean, I could also do this. Like, I could take some Rotten Pine Resin with me. So that I can poison him, and then I can use Frozen Weapon to try and frostbite him. Because I know I have some of that as well. I was looking to see, because I don't think that there's anything that'll add frost to my weapon besides Frozen Weapon. But yeah, if I go into here, I should have that kind of fuck ton of this. And I will turn on the auto refill in case I die again. Yeah, I'll take a Divine Blessing with me. This fully restores my FP. That was worthless, as it doesn't heal nearly enough for it to be worthwhile. But yeah, there we go. That should do it. Then I'll switch this to the Divine Blessing. Although, come to think of it, I'll put the Divine Blessing on there. And then I'll put the Rotten Pine Resin on there. Now, I think that those orbs and shit that he does is dark damage. I think. Just give me a second here. Yeah, it's dark damage. So if I wanted to, I could probably ditch this or this, because the Sun Princess ring wasn't giving me, like, it's not a very fast regeneration to begin with. So, I mean... So, I mean, it makes sense that it was as worthless as it was. I also don't know why they gave him such a big arena. Like, it's cool and all, but at the same time, really worthless. One hit. One hit. Extra hit there. Not poison getting. Wow, that was weird. I did a whole lot right there. Okay, for some reason my dodge there just didn't take. Oh, fuck you. What are you doing? Good God. Wow, he's being a lot more aggressive this time for some reason. Oh, fuck you. Oh, the poison kicked in. Good. Fuck Christ. Okay, let's immediately do this. This. Oh, there's Frostbite again. Ow. Quite. Come on. Ought to be getting there soon. Oh, that's bad. my resin ran out. Try and reapply that. Yep. Oh god, that's a lot of lightning. Oh my god, so much lightning. And that. Follow up. Oh my god, he's just not having none of my poison this time. Oh. Ah, fuck, shouldn't have went for the second heal, maybe. He's gonna explode again, gives me opportunity to do this. Oh, and he is actually poisoned. Oof, this is gonna be a rather large risk for me to take that and then leap. Oof. One more. Oh. And then the poison should finish him off. Yes! Haha! Look at that! Didn't have to cheese him. I did use poison. Oh, fuck. Okay. Soul of Slave Knight Gail and Blood of the Dark Soul. That there, and it only took us that much over an hour. And we got mine. Oh wow. Why does the 12,000 souls or 120,000 souls? Oh, is that because I never had any other souls after I fought them? So since I was dropping 0 souls, I never got rid of my original stain, or? No, because how would I have had exactly 120,000? That doesn't make sense. Oh, I bet you I just got the souls for killing him as I picked it up. That was probably a pure coincidence. Oh, also, I guess I should show you this spell that I got. If I can remember. What the hell spell is that? Like, I don't know. Show you that. What the fuck was it now? Oh yeah, it was something. Nope, it was one of these spells. No. Oh, here it is. Old Moonlight. A memory of an old sword found deep within Meteor. This sorcery uses souls to grant form to the thought and attack with it. Attacks are coupled with light waves, and sustaining the stance before attacking increases their speed and potency. The sword is named after Moonlight, but it is slightly different than the one fashioned with the Pale Drake Sheath. Perhaps it is rooted in an older memory from not long after the beginning. Because I realized after we ended the last part that I forgot to read both the description of Meteor Soul and to trade it in for a weapon. Oh, that's whatever. It should work. But yeah, so I'm gonna just tell. So the description on the soul of Dark Eater Meteor. It says, Meteor, descendant of Archdragons, was raised by the gods, and owing to his immortality, was given a duty to eternally battle the dark, a duty that he would never forget even after the gods perished. And then obviously we have Gail's soul. The red-hooded wandering slave knight Gail sought the blood of the dark soul as pigment for the painted world, but Gail knew he was no champion, that the dark soul would likely ruin him, and that he had little hope of a safe return. And then if we go up here... Oh, don't you dirty bastard. The camera kind of fucked me there. I've also decided not to go for the 100% in this game. Like I said, it was better as it went on, and as I learned the mechanics, but I still didn't like it enough to do it, to go through the game 2 more times. It was near this, right? Afraid. Ah, here it is. A dragon weapon symbolizing Dark Eater Meteor. The once exquisite blade is now stained black and frayed at the hilt. Without its sheath, it will soon crumble into nothing. So this one here, normal attack sends a shockwave along the earth, and a strong attack does a bunch of, a series of slashes. This might actually be the blade that Half-Light used, in all honesty. Gail's greatsword. Greatsword of Slave Knight Gail, the only weapon that he kept with him from beginning to end. Originally an executioner's sword made for decapitation, this blade is heavily chipped and stained with the blood of countless battles. And then his skill, a precarious technique unique to undead Gail. Leap in any direction, slamming the greatsword to the ground, then follow with normal attack for a large spinning slash. For strong attack, to backstep and jump forward in an overhead slam. Or we can get the repeating crossbow. This crossbow, customized for repeat firing to face mobs alone, was wielded by Slave Knight Gail. Used in the battles of an endless journey, this crossbow is covered with twists and dinks, rusted with blood, and made extremely brittle from overuse. Then assume stance to activate repeat firing mechanism and repeat fire with normal and strong attacks. We'll take the sword just because we already have a bow. And yeah. Now you might wonder, but what was that other item you got? Well, good eye. We got Blood of the Dark Soul. Blood of the Dark Soul that seeped from the hole within Slave Knight Gail, used as pigment by his lady in Arendelle to depict a painted world. When Gail came upon the Pygmy lords, he discovered that their blood had long ago dried and so consumed the Dark Soul. So, as you can imagine from that, there we go. Since it was a pigment for the painting of his lady, we can actually go and take it to her. I'm actually really glad that I fought him and not, cheese them. Not because it would have felt like less of a victory to me. If he's dead, he's dead. But just because I'm doing videos. Outside of videos, I probably would have started with the cheese. I would have given it, one attempt and then been like, that's good, and then just cheese them. Hey lady, your house is on fire. Give the blood of the Dark Soul.
My thanks, Ashen One. With this will I paint a world. Please tell me thy name. I would name this painting after thee. My thanks. I will paint a world of that name. 'Twill be a cold, dark, and very gentle place. And one day it will make someone a goodly home. I wonder when Uncle Gail intends his return. I hope the new painting will be to him a gentle home. My thanks. I will assuredly finish the painting of a cold one day.
Alright. And that is it. Now, to me it's weird that they give you that item, you bring it back here, you give it to her, and it's like, alright. But then nothing comes of it. There's no more DLCs. I think Elden Ring is it out yet? I don't know. If it isn't out, it's almost out. I know there's already been a bunch of people playing it, but that doesn't really mean a lot. Because they give out, nowadays they give out, if you're a popular enough channel, they'll give you fucking any game you want for free. As long as you're gonna do videos and hype it up. But yeah, that's it. We ended it at level 136. I've got most of the spells and pyromancies and miracles. I think I'm only missing one spell, one spell from a covenant, one pyromancy from a covenant, and 2 or 3 miracles from covenants. I have nowhere near all the rings because you have to go through New Game Plus and New Game Plus Plus to get them, or get someone to drop them all for you. But I mean, if we look at the achievements, I don't think... Oh, look at that, they do track it. No, they just track that one. Because, yeah, I think I only got, one more sorcery, one more pyromancy to get, and then a couple more miracles, and then, obviously, a bunch of rings, one more gesture, and then these 2 are just for the other 2 endings. So if I ever, for whatever reason, decide to pick this game up again, and, try and get the rest of the achievements, I got 2 playthroughs to do it. But I don't see that happening at any point. Because while, like I said, I did enjoy the game, I didn't enjoy it nearly enough. Although, I have seen videos where if you spec yourself right, you can, spec yourself into, all faith, go up to, 99 faith, and equip a bunch of the, equip rings and whatnot. And then, and I think there might be some armor or something that helps with it too, or a weapon or something, I don't know. But either way, it lets you use Sunlight Spear to 1 or 2 shot bosses. So I mean, maybe I'll look it up and see, and then I'll just like cruise through the game like that, just like fucking sunlight spear everything. Who knows? But I doubt it. So thanks everybody for watching, and I will be back next week with a game that I have absolutely no fucking clue what it's going to be, because I haven't really been prepping for the end of this, even though I knew it was coming. But thank you for joining me in my journey through Dark Souls 3. I much prefer Dark Souls 2, but it is a fun game, and I can imagine that if it's your first Dark Souls 3 game, it wouldn't be nearly so jarring to go from the slow-paced, or from the much slower combat of 1 and 2 to this one. So yeah, maybe at some point in the future we'll do Dark Souls Remastered, or Sekiro, or Elden Ring, or Demon. Well, I doubt that we do Demon Souls unless they port it to Xbox or PC, because I'm not buying a PS5 at any point in the near future. Even though I would really like to play that game, because in all honesty, it looks like I would enjoy it more than even this one, so who knows. But yeah, I'll see you next week with something I'm sure I can find. I have a bunch of games that I haven't finished, so